everyone, this is Miss Amy coming to you from Alamance County Public Libraries, actually my back porch, and I'm coming to you with another mindful moment. And this time we're actually going to use all 5 of our senses and see if you could help me with those 5 senses. So we have one that's pretty obvious, that's our sense of sight. Right? We use our eyes to see. That's one sense. Another is, as you can see, I have my earbuds in here. So I have my sense of hearing, so I could hear. Another is our sense of smell, using our nose, our sense of smell. One other is our sense of touch, our sense of touch. And another one we often forget about is our sense of taste. Taste. That's a really important one. Sometimes when we're sick, we might lose our sense of taste. And with other illnesses, we might lose our sense of smell. And it's really sad when we can't taste anything or smell anything. We take for granted that we have those senses. So we're going to experiment using all of those senses to practice some mindfulness. Okay, so the first thing that we do, and this we usually start with, is our singing bowl. And if you remember, what we're going to do is I will do the chime for the singing bowl, and close your eyes so you're not using that sense and not distracted by everything around you. And you're going to listen for the sound. For as long as you can hear that sound, you keep your eyes closed. When you no longer hear that sound, and you might hear other sounds around, but just focus on that sound. When you no longer hear any other sound, I want you to open your eyes. Okay? Are you ready? All right, let's start. Okay. All right. So think about how that makes you feel. Were you able to just focus on that sound and you could hear it for a long time, that sound being stretched out? You could almost feel it in you. I know that always helps kind of center me, focus on that one thing. If I need to be focused, it's a good thing to do that with sound, so your sense of hearing. So the other thing that we do all the time, just to get us in the right frame of mind, to feel better, get more calm and at peace, is our breathing. And so you can look at this, or you can close your eyes and do this exercise. And what we do is when we take a deep breath, our belly expands just like this. Take a deep breath, we inhale through our nose, belly gets big, and then when we exhale, we slowly have our belly get smaller, and we're going to exhale through the mouth. So our breath comes out slowly. Okay? So let's do that 3 times. Ready? Big deep breath in. And out. Good. Big deep breath in. And out. Good. For the last one, let's try and make an audible sound out. So we're using that sense of hearing also to hear the breath coming out. So we could do a ah when we go out if you want, or when you go out. Okay, whichever sound you want. Ready? Big deep breath in. And out. Good. And again, think about how that makes you feel in that moment. If you're feeling calm, might feel a little lightheaded. But usually it kind of gets all your muscles relaxed in your body and your brain more focused. Okay, now get ready because we're going to play a little game. So you'll need someone to help you out with this. And you have two choices. You can keep your eyes closed, or you can have them put a blindfold on you. If you're not sure you could keep your eyes closed the whole time, we're going to close off our sense of sight. And we're going to focus on one sense for now. And I want whoever, it could be a parent, a caregiver, a brother, a sister, to get a food item from the kitchen or wherever they need to. You could pause it for a moment if you need to. I'll give you a second to just get that food item, something that will fit in the palm of your hand. I want you to hold out your hand, keep your eyes closed, and let them place it in the middle of your palm. And when they place it in the middle of your palm, don't touch it with your other hand, don't close your hand on it, keep your palm open, and I want you to think about how it feels. The item in your hand. You have that item in your hand? Okay. So think about it if it feels wet or dry. Does it feel soft? Can you tell if it feels smooth? Can you tell if it feels rough or bumpy? Maybe you could tell the temperature. Is it something that came from the refrigerator because it's cold? Is it something warm? Or is it room temperature, just right in the middle? Not too warm, not too cold. Does it feel a little slimy or sticky? Think about how it feels. And take a moment, maybe you can guess what it is now. Don't open your eyes. See if you can guess what it is. This would be really hard just guessing with an open palm. That's okay. I want you to close your hand on the item, if the item's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. If not, you could put the other hand over it. And I want you to feel the item. Be very gentle that you don't crush it. It's not something that can be crushed. And I want you to feel. And now see if you can feel a little bit more, if it's smooth or bumpy, if it's rough or wet or dry. Maybe you could tell the shape more. Is it round, square, or oval? Hopefully it's a healthy snack they put in your hand, if not some kind of treat. And hopefully it's something that you like to eat. Think about how it feels. Is it wet? Does it feel like you could squish it if you pressed harder? Don't press hard though. Think about that feeling. And now I want you to open your palm and I want you to put it near your nose and take a big deep breath. And smell. What do you smell? Does it smell familiar? Does it smell like something you know? Does it smell like a baked item? Could you tell if it smells sweet, chocolatey? Does it smell like a candy? Or does it smell floral, like a flowery scent, a fruity scent? Think about how it smells, keeping those eyes closed. Okay, now we're going to move on. So you have your sense of touch, your sense of smell. See if you could guess what it is now. Even if you guess right, don't open your eyes. And don't give away what it is, whoever your partner is that's playing the game with you. Don't give it away yet. We'll see if you're right at the end. Alright, so I want you to now take it, pick it up and place it in your mouth. Don't bite down, don't chew down. Just put it on your tongue and close your mouth. And I want you to really think about the way it feels. With your eyes closed, think, does it feel like it's kind of falling apart in my mouth, disintegrating? Does it feel sour? Does it feel sweet? Does it feel bitter? Does it feel like it would be something that would be crunchy? Something kind of gooey or sticky? Is it a familiar taste? Do you know what it is yet? See if you can guess what it is without seeing. And don't give it away. We'll see if you're right at the end. All right, we're ready for the big reveal in a moment. I probably skipped one and we should have done our sense of sight. But that's okay. I'll let them put another piece in your hand so you could see it afterwards. Okay, now I want you to think and really think about what that might be. And now you can chew down on it and you could swallow. Now, is it something that's easy to swallow? Or is it something you have to really chew down on? That's hard. Do you know what it is now? I'd like your partner to put another piece in your hand or on the table in front of you. And then they can take your blindfold off. You can open your eyes and look and see what it is. Did you guess correctly? Did you have a fruit or a candy, a vegetable, maybe a cookie? Think about what it was. Were you right in your guess? I want you to really look at it. Were you right in what you guessed about the shape? About whether it was smooth or bumpy? Now, there's one thing you could do with your eyes you couldn't do before. Color. Is it one of the colors of the rainbow? What other foods are that color? Maybe you can draw a picture of it while just observing or looking with your eyes. So the next time you eat, try and appreciate every single thing that you're eating. Take one bite at a time and really think about it. You might want to do this little test to use all of your senses and think about where those things come from. If it was a farmer that helped with the cows that brought cheese, if it was a gardener, maybe it came from your garden. Maybe it was someone who had to pack it up and send it to a grocery store, and then your family bought it from the grocery store. So think about thanking those who did all the work to get that food to you. And all the work that happened to get that food there. I hope you enjoyed this mindful moment and appreciated using all those senses. Remember, you could take time out for yourself anytime to feel really good. And remember, the light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.